Hello, my name is Charles. I work here in the gym up in the Life Skills Centre here at Chailey Heritage Foundation. Okay, and today I'm going to be showing you through some upper body exercises for you all to try at home. Don't worry if you don't have some of the equipment, okay, I've basically figured some ways around it. I hope you all enjoy. So, all of these exercises have been put together using as minimal resources as possible. So, the first exercise I'm going to show you is frontal and lateral raises. So, to do this one with the weights, okay, the weights can basically be anything. They can be bottles of water or a can of beans. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to have your arms down by your side to begin with. Then you're going to want to raise one arm up and back down again. Okay, so this is called a frontal raise. So to make it a little bit harder as well, you can push powerfully on the way up and then really slowly on the way down. Okay. To do the opposite, to do a lateral raise, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to do the exact same thing. Okay, so arms down by your side, nice and straight, and then you're going to want to push up to the side and nice and slowly on the way back down. Okay, so yeah, so to make it a bit harder, powerfully on the way up and slowly on the way down. For all these exercises, you're going to want to do 10 to 15 repetitions of each exercise, and you're going to want to roughly do around 2 to 3 sets of each. Okay. So, the next two exercises we're going to show you are bicep curls, okay, and overhead tricep extensions, okay. So, your bicep is this muscle here in your arm, and your tricep is the opposite muscle at the back of your arm here, okay. So, bicep curls, nice and simple exercise again. So, you're going to want to hold your bottles or tin cans in your hands, and you're going to want to hold your hands down like this, and then what you're going to do is you're going to keep your elbows into your stomach, and you're going to lift your hands up to your shoulder / chest, okay? And then you're going to raise them back down again. That's it. So hands down by your side. Remember to keep those elbows in, all the way up and all the way back down again. To make it a bit harder, like I said earlier, okay, you can push powerfully up and then slowly on the way back down, okay? Next exercise then, so overhead tricep extension. So to do this exercise, you just want one bottle or one tin can. Okay, you basically hold on to the weight just like this. You're going to put the weight behind your head, okay, and then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to push up, extend those triceps, and dip back down, okay? So push up nice and high, and then dip all the way back down. To make it harder, you can dip a little bit lower, okay, and also to make it harder, so push all the way up nice and powerfully, and slowly back down again. Okay, so yeah, so remember to do around about 10 to 15 repetitions of each exercise, and then do around about 2 to 3 sets of each as well. The next two exercises are shoulder pressing and upright row. So these two exercises can be carried out whilst on a chair, okay, as can some of the other exercises as well. So the first exercise is shoulder pressing. So with shoulder pressing, grab hold of your tin cans and your bottles of water, okay. You then hold them up by your ears like so. Try not to bash your head, okay, so keep a good distance apart from your head and your ears. You're then going to want to push up above your head so that the weights meet above your head, and back down again, okay? So you push up and down. So to make it a little bit harder again, okay, push powerfully all the way up and then really slowly on the way back down. Next exercise is upright row. So upright row, hold on to your weights again, okay? Have them down just like so, okay? Then what you want to do is you want to pull up towards your chest and back down again. So the key thing with this one is to always keep your elbows above your hands, okay? So you hold the weights like so, push up and back down. So this one's a little bit harder to do while standing up, okay? But you still can do it while sitting down, okay? So yeah, so coming down, pulling up and back down again. So yeah, so remember to make them harder, like exploding on the way up and then going really nice and slow on the way back down. The next two exercises I'm going to show you are bench press and pec flies, okay? So these two exercises can be carried out whilst on the floor, but also whilst in the chair as well, okay? So to start off with, we're going to show you bench press. So if you do have a bench at home, okay, this can be carried out whilst on a bench, but don't worry if you don't, it can be carried out whilst on the floor and also on a chair as well, okay? So to start off with, what you want to do, okay, is you want to lay yourself down, like so, okay, grab hold of your tin cans, bottles of water, okay, then what you're going to do is you're going to hold your shoulders up nice and high, bring the weights just above your chest, push up, okay, so that they meet up like this, and back down, okay, so explode on the way up, nice and powerful, and nice and steady on the way back down, okay? Try and keep your elbows up nice and high on the way back down, okay? Just like so. So go up, down, and down, okay? Next exercise is pec flies, okay? So pec flies can also be carried out on a chair, which I'll show in a bit, okay? But yeah, with pec flies, hold onto your tin cans, bottles of water. You're gonna basically hold them out like this, okay? Nice and wide, nice and high, and then you're gonna clap your hands together and back out again, okay? So coming up and down, up and down, okay? This is quite a tough exercise, this one, so don't use too much of a heavier weight, okay? So I'll show you once more. So coming up and down, up and down, okay? So we're using the chair, okay? So to do a bench press or chest press, okay? You don't necessarily have to use weights. If you have a broom at home, perfect, okay? So you can hold onto the broom like so, okay? And you can have someone basically resisting against you. So you'll be pushing forwards, they'll be pushing against you, okay? And then you can relax on the way back, okay? So pushing really far forwards, okay? And then really slowly on the way back. You can also do it the other way around as well. So they can basically be on this side, okay? You'll be pushing, okay? But then on the way back, you'll be trying to pull as hard as you can and they'll be resisting you, okay? So you can push nice and gently that way and then pull in as hard as you can and they'll be resisting you there, okay? With pec flies, okay, whilst on the chair, fairly simple. Hold on to the weights, okay? And yeah, basically bring your hands out nice and wide and clap them in together. Try and keep the weights level with your shoulders, okay? But yeah, this is a lot harder while sitting on a chair, okay? The same with it standing up as well. So if you can do it on the floor, great. If you're doing it in a chair, yeah, just try and be a bit wary of the weights that you're using and be careful. I've really enjoyed taking you through some of these exercises. I hope you've enjoyed as well. Hopefully you've got some new ideas and things to try out at home. Thank you all for watching and see you all soon.